Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am actually talking about some April trends. So April just started literally yesterday, so it's only April 2nd, but this is my quarantine series. So I'm going to talk about some more trends that are going on during quarantine while we're stuck at home. So this is what I have enjoyed so far. My music trend has been Kinfolk by Sam Hunt. It's a country song, so if you don't like country, skip over this. But I was doing homework this past week and I was just blasting country music while I was doing it. Not sure if that's 100% productive or effective, but it made me happy and made me smile. It's just a really good song that I like, and just it feels good, like being home, listening to that song. So Kinfolk by Sam Hunt, if you want to check it out. My snack trend has definitely been goldfish. I am obsessed with goldfish. They are so good. I don't really have like a favorite flavor. My dad will usually go to the store, he's done this since I was like in elementary school, and got this super extreme nacho cheese kind. It's good, but it leaves your fingers kind of like gross looking. And sometimes it can be like too much. I know like too much cheese doesn't sound like a thing, but as a cheese expert, I definitely think they're too cheesy or at least too powdery. So if I had to tell you my favorite flavor, I think it would just be the classic OG goldfish or the baby goldfish. Those are cute too. If you want to comment below your favorite snack during quarantine, I would love to hear from you guys. My Netflix series trend has been Vampire Diaries. I am obsessed. It is such a good series. Right now I'm in the 7th season. It ends with like 16 episodes in the 8th season, so it's coming to a close and I'm really not sure how to feel because I know I'll get it done probably by the end of this month. So that's kind of freaking me out because like when your series comes to an end, like you miss the characters and it's like they almost like die, you know what I mean? Like I used to love Harry Potter. I mean, I still do, but like I was obsessed. When the series ended, especially with like the movies, my heart just felt heavy and sad. So I'm kind of afraid that's going to happen again. But if you have any suggestions on what to watch next, I would love to hear from you guys. I don't really know what I should watch. I mean, there's the originals that follows Vampire Diaries, which is based on the original vampires. My friend Grace really likes that one, so I told her I'd probably watch that one next. Vampire Diaries is definitely like a dramatic series, or if I want something like comedy and like lighthearted. I know Jane the Virgin is also up there. I haven't finished it. I started it a while ago and then I got hooked on Vampire Diaries, so I didn't really have time, like being in school, to watch both at the same time. Okay, so we have some overall trends for the month of April already. So my big thing right now, while we're stuck in like what day is it, like that sort of attitude, is to keep a calendar and even a planner. So I have two going. I have a planner that I keep open on my desk. It has every single day that I have homework and things like that I need to get done, and then I also plan out my day like hour by hour. I know that sounds like crazy or like a very like 6 thing on the Enneagram with a bunch of like planning and staying very focused, but it helps me keep track of like what I want to get done for the day and like not overextending amounts of time for something, but keeping it all simple and compact. And then I also have a calendar that is like an expo calendar hanging on my wall. I will show it to you guys soon, and it has birthdays on there, and lately I've been keeping track of how many ounces of water I've been drinking just to make sure that I am staying hydrated even though I'm not on the go. And then I also have this really bad habit of biting my nails, so this month I was like, I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop biting my nails. So I also have a tally mark of how many days I've gone without biting my nails. And then of course on the calendar is like the days and dates, so I can keep track of what day it is while we're here. I think I've been home for 2 weeks today, so keeping track of that. And then anything like fun, like I have church on there, and I have a couple Zoom calls and Bible studies. Okay, so this is the calendar, pretty easy. After the day is done, I just erase it off. The calendar looks pretty empty right now just because I wasn't sure what to do with all my schoolwork yet. And then I have a cute little letter board saying, "You're going to make it, trust me," Psalm 23. So that was just my calendar, pretty easy, you know. Something I would definitely recommend for this time of quarantine, since we're in our quarantine series. And then another trend I have is, why not try some new podcasts while we're home? So one of my biggest things right now has been like taking my dogs on walks and trying to get my exercise in for the day. So while I do that, I listen to podcasts. I started like looking around, trying to find new ones. And one of my best friends from home, Grace, her mom has a podcast called HIL, H-I-L. It stands for Heard, Important, and Loved. It's a really great podcast series. She has different guests on every single week, and they talk about literally all kinds of stuff. So this week they had Grace and then her two brothers, Maverick and Gabe, on it, since, you know, we are called to shelter in place. So they all had like a podcast together, like a family, and it was really, really sweet. So that's the most recent episode. So if you want to check that out, that would be super cool. Share it with your friends. I know right now it's on my Instagram story, just like getting it out there because it was really good and I was definitely impacted by it. But they were also talking about COVID-19 and shelter in place right now. But one of the things they said that really resonated with me was that now is the time to put others before yourself. It's not a time to be selfish or take this time for granted, but to actually go out and be the church. Hands and feet serving others. Not just using this time as binge watching Netflix, but really engaging with other people and like expressing your heart and showing your heart to others. And I think that's so important. Another thing that Grace had to say was that it's a time of building empathy towards others. And if you guys don't know, empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. So this is really important because, like, as people are telling us to stay home, to lower the curve and not get other people sick, we're feeling empathy for those who are sick and for those we could affect, like our grandparents and elderly neighbors, people at school, like our professors. This is the time to really watch out for them, and that's why we're in a place of shelter in place and quarantine. So I think this is really helpful, and we should all think about our actions and our choices, and then how should we come out on the other side of this? Like, how are you growing from the other side of this? Like, now are you going to be more empathetic towards people in general when things happen? Not the giant chaos of life, but of just happenings that go on. I think those are important questions to ask ourselves right now. What is on the other side of this? How can COVID-19 affect me and change me as a person? And then my next helpful trend is, now is the time to really work on you. Like, now is the time. So I've started working out more, and no, I don't have weights, but that doesn't mean that can stop you. So I have started this trend, obviously yesterday, April 1st, and it is called Blogilates. If you look up Blogilates on YouTube, there's a bunch of videos, but I also have a calendar that Cassie Ho has designed. It is her like business, it is her thing, but she created this calendar for the month of April on like different videos to watch and do them. So you just roll out your mat, or you know, if you just use carpet space too, that's cool, and start your workout for the day. There's some shorter videos, there's some longer videos, so if you want to check out the workout calendar, just DM me or message me and I can definitely give that over to you guys. It is a very challenging workout, but I've enjoyed it so far. I mean, it's only day 2, so let's see how far this workout goes into the month. But it has challenged me anyways to really work on myself, and like a part of what I said on my last video, it really helps nail down that physical health aspect. And last but not least, I don't want to admit that I watch TikTok, but I do. Mainly for like dog and cat videos, so like, is it really that bad? But I saw this trend of this like girl using a chopstick and a straightener to do her hair. So I thought I would do it and see what the outcome would be. So I'm gonna do a fast-paced video and we'll see the results. Okay, so this trend really wasn't that bad. I'd probably like pick it out. My brush and stuff is like in the bathroom, so that's hard to like do right now. But it's really not that bad. I mean, I'm sure somebody else could do it and like make it look a lot better. Like, I just did it really fast because I was like, why not? But I think if you actually use the smaller end of the chopstick as well, that'll get like a tighter curl. The only problem that I had while doing this was trying not to burn my fingers. That was really difficult. And then since I did it on my phone, using the screen as like a mirror was really complicated too, just because it's smaller where like a mirror is a lot larger. So if you want to try this trend and send me a pic, I'd love to see your guys' results. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Keep an eye out for the essential oils vlog that I'll be doing soon. I know a lot of you guys responded to that. If there's anything else you guys want to see, just comment below or message me and I'd love to hear from you.